O'Sullivan was introduced by the Master of Ceremonies, John MacDonald, as the reigning and defending Premier League champion, which of course he is. If he were to lift the trophy in Aberdeen in December, it would be the 4th consecutive season in which he's triumphed in this tournament.
Detect Steve Davis going a little bit thin on top there, Phil. Just needs to grow a moustache now, it'd be perfect.
Yes. We just need a few stones in a glass house and you could carry on, Willie.
An aggressive safety shot from Ronnie there, playing slightly thicker off the bunch to bring reds into play and knowing he's going to get a good white. This is the kind of shots where you still have to be cueing very, very well to play this safety shot nice. This is the kind of line he'd like to play. He's playing actually the red to the right of the one I've got the line on. But I mean, that's one angle he could have got back into baulk off it, but he's decided to play the pot, which in fairness was a little reckless to say the least.
Yeah, I think O'Sullivan now is very much the same as Alex Higgins in the 1970s. Not the prolific tournament winner that his talent, well, really should bring, but when Higgins was on top form back then, he was just sensational.
9.
Ray Reardon won the world title 6 times, John Spencer 3 in the same era, Higgins only 2, 72 and 82. But at his peak, boy.
Yes, he had it all, Alex Higgins. Not only was he a great shot maker, he had a very, very good temperament.
15.
And that was key for me. He wasn't, in my humble opinion, one of the best break builders I've ever seen because he lost the white quite a bit. But what he could do was really grind away some safety sessions. I remember him out playing Steve Davis on a couple of occasions in the safety department, which was unheard of in the 80s. We wish him well. As you know, Alex has had his problems,
22.
but I'm sure that he's still trying hard to keep playing the game, and he has been a great asset to us.
Played in the Irish Professional
33.
Championship last week in Dublin, did Alex. Beaten in the first round by Fergal O'Brien, but as usual, there was a very big crowd there to see him. The tournament, by the way, won by Ken Doherty, so congratulations.
30.
Beat O'Brien in the final. I think it was
31.
by 9 frames to 2.
Crafty Ken, eh? Still backing away. You probably heard me say in Coventry before that, not in Coventry, in commentary, that
38.
he's one of those players, Ken, that is not the best in any department, but he's very, very good in every department, which makes him very, very difficult
39.
to beat. Great temperament, Ken Doherty, and probably the most liked player on the circuit. I've never heard anybody have a bad word to say about Ken Doherty. Very rare do you see back-to-back centres, but that positional shot Ronnie played there, using the pack to keep the white in play,
47.
has given an opportunity to make back-to-back centres.
I think one compliment we can pay O'Sullivan without fear or favour
52.
is that no one has ever made the game look as easy.
There is a gap to go through off that red. He was just looking at that red there to see whether he could go through the gap. He's decided that the gap is a little bit tight, and that's why he's playing an alternative shot. That was
53.
his initial choice. got exactly the wrong angle on the pink here to make the next red absolutely guaranteed. The blue would avail guaranteed position, playing the pink on and off the cushion. Could slightly misjudge the pace if he's not careful. See, that's what I mean about the difficulty in getting the pace right. But when you're queuing like that, the pace is irrelevant. It was perfect.
59.
Prime example of that, how you can see how things
60.
can go wrong when you're playing a deep screw off a cushion. If that would have finished 2 inches short or 2 inches further, he may have been out of position. As it was, though, he was absolutely perfect.
66.
And in the space of
67.
just 4 minutes and 10 seconds, O'Sullivan's time at the table for this break. The frame is wrapped up.
74.
We talked about the great Alex Higgins
75.
earlier, Phil. He was a very, very quick player, but I don't think he was anything like the speed of this young man. Not with just such accurate position. I mean, Higgins was
82.
very, very quick and great, but now and again he lost position. This young man at speed
83.
very rarely loses position. Let's not forget Jimmy White, of course. He was a very, very quick player. Haven't we had some stars that play quick? Jimmy
90.
White, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Alex Higgins, Tony Drago.
In this very room, I saw Tony Drago in the British Open one evening absolutely annihilate John Parrott. And Parrott's expression, he couldn't quite believe what was happening.
98. 99.
Looks like back-to-back centre is a certainty. Got to go probably in between yellow and brown with the cue ball here to avail perfect position. There it is. As long as he doesn't get the kiss, it'll be perfect. We got the kiss. Is he still okay? You betcha.
106.
The green being there made that ball pocket a big pocket, but he didn't need it.
Well, this has been a masterclass this evening. We've seen Stephen Hendry have the cue ball on a string. We're now seeing Ronnie O'Sullivan do exactly the same thing. Cueing beautifully. Steve Davis hasn't really had a shot yet, to be perfectly honest. Has he had a possible ball? I can't remember.
The one from distance, that's about it.
Broke down on 106. Can he make a possible 141?
123.
The crowd mesmerised. This has been a beautiful exhibition of snooker.
128.
Slightly lost position here, though.
Sublime. A 141 from O'Sullivan in Plymouth last week. Ditto in Derby. So far, a pointless exercise for Steve Davis, quite literally.